Hey there, everybody. Oops, I might have just died. Anyway, welcome to the game I'm currently working on. This is basically going to be showing you the rundown of everything I've added to Alpha Run, the game mode specifically for just doing a bunch of different time trials based off words of your choice. Here to show you all the new levels I made, or the new letters I've implemented, which last time I made a video, I believe it was up to letter 0. Right now it goes all the way up to letter Z, and I've even implemented some basic levels for special characters such as spacebar, minus, apostrophes, quotations, etc. You know, things you would normally write in a sentence. And to show you some new blocks I made. Of note, that one at the bottom down here, the one with the skull, is pretty obvious. It's supposed to kill you. Right there was a very bad example because this character doesn't have any sprites for left or collision for left and right side, but it does in the actual world, which is what matters. So we're going to go ahead and try a word. We're going to try zebra, because zebras are awesome. Load word. Alright, so now, if you see here, got the little death blocks, jump, you die. I do have it set differently from before where, oh, well that's convenient. Where before, in the previous map, if you collide with it on the side, it won't kill you. That's because that sprite doesn't actually have any collision on the left, right, or top. It only has on the bottom, and it's mostly because that area is for testing only, not actual, you know, the actual platforming part like this one is. Anyway, as you can see, we got some new blocks over here. These orange ones, they basically change positions when you jump. The point of this map is if you can't get up here somehow, such as if there's blocks over here blocking you, you kind of jump down here, then jump up here, and you can go across, but you're supposed to basically hit down here, then jump up first. Luckily, one of the things of the game is, if the level actually manages to not have any blocks blocking you up at the top, you're kind of lucky, and you can keep going from there. So anyway, fragile blocks, as you can see, disappears when I touch from the side. Jump. These change when you jump. If I remember correctly, the best strategy was this. There we go. And the clipping, kind of working on that over time. Don't know if I actually want to keep it or not, because technically you can kind of make advantage of it. Anyway, another thing I wanted to show off is this checkpoint system. Currently I have it set so anytime you pass by you get a checkpoint. So instead of dying and starting at the beginning, you die and you spawn right next to it. Kind of helps for whenever you're doing really large words such as, my favorite, boondoggle. So now if I want to do boondoggle, I don't have to go through, you know, years upon letters. Alright, this one was always a pain in the butt. Mostly relies on continuously wall jumping to get in. And ideally these fragile blocks, because sometimes you actually might need them in order to keep going, when you die they're supposed to respawn. Some actually do, and some for some reason don't. I thought I had it fixed, but right now it's being kind of a, you know, pain in the butt. So we're going to try to show you me getting to the next area for this. Oh, clipping! Success! All good speedrunning games love enjoying clips or wall clips and the like. That's part of the reason why I like it and part of the reason I don't. But whatever. So, as you saw, he made this weird little wall thing, or wall animation whenever he passed by the checkpoint. That's mostly due to a kind of a bug. Again, still working on it, but basically what happens is it detects there's a collision there and decides to, hey, let's keep running with it. And I also made sure that there are some platforming segments that are kind of like this, where they're kind of slow, you know, meant to not necessarily stop you from moving forward, but give you some time to breathe and the like. Oh, crap. What if I can jump, make this jump? Much as I love the fact that I implemented checkpoints, I also hate having to use them. Whee! And look, yet another checkpoint. And so what will happen is it'll override the previous. And I've almost beaten my favorite word ever. And as you might have seen, I don't know if there actually were any in this set of maps. Yeah, beat it. Some of the letters actually do have see, look, your die, the fragile blocks are actually supposed to spawn. They were before. Right now they're not. But dang it. Yeah, still spawning all the way back over here. Some of the actual newer letters, the moving blocks actually have little crane things on them. I'm going to implement them on every single one of the moving blocks, and then maybe make some backgrounds for them. But for now, it's just something I haven't bothered doing because it works. I'm not worried about that. It's just something tedious to do later. So if I want to change words, I can, instead of having to close out the program and redo it, I've actually fixed that. So now I can change favorite word boondoggle. Let's see. Let's do nyan cat. And then you'll be able to see what I did for spacebar. And spacebar, it's actually kind of similar to this right here, where it'll be a one giant block. Oh look, I don't have to keep worry about going up. What this level is supposed to do is it's supposed to stop right here, and you're supposed to keep going up to the top. That's dependent on if the next area actually has this area blocked off, or if it keeps going. So if it doesn't keep going, you can kind of just walk on through. That's kind of the beauty of this whole system. Let's see, N-A-Y-A-N. So that would be N again. And here's what the space bar would be. Oh, this will be a pain in the butt. I probably need to fix that. But this is what all the special characters do. They do this kind of just long bar, and specifically what they're supposed to do is bottom's supposed to go up to the middle, middle's supposed to go up to the top, top's supposed to go to the bottom. That way it's not just a straight line like the checkpoints are. The checkpoints are intended to be just a straight line all the way across. So if the previous letter ends at middle, the next one will, or the checkpoint also ends at middle. And that would be A right there, and this should be T. So this would be the end of Nyan Cat. And then I die. But anyway, like I said, just wanted to give an update on everything I've implemented and what I've been working on. Have been working on it a lot. As you can see, added a bunch of new things, namely the checkpoint blocks, the kill blocks, and the switching blocks on jump. See, there we go. There's a little crane arm. And here we go. For now, this is my tentative reward. I still have no ending actual screen or timer implemented, but it is coming. So just be patient. You'll see that soon. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy, and please leave any comments on what you saw and what you'd like to see in the comment box below.